Good evening. 16 degrees in Hobart today, 20 in Launceston, Devonport and Burnie both reached a top of 17. Looking to other parts of the state, Low Head and Flinders Island both 17, Maria Island, Wynyard and Grove all 16, 15 for St Helens and the Friendly Beaches, and Lyowini got to 13 today. The satellite image shows an upper-level trough over central Australia connecting to a low-pressure system near Mount Gambier. Plenty of showers and thunderstorms through there. On the close-up, cloudy conditions over the state throughout the day. Looking at tomorrow, there are two low centres to the north of Tasmania, with a cold front extending to the New South Wales coast. And a look at the coastal waters now. East to southeasterly winds, 20 to 30 knots, reaching 35 knots in the southwest. Swells up to 2 metres in the west and south. There's a severe weather warning for the eastern half of the state, with damaging winds, abnormally high tides and heavy rainfall, which may lead to flash flooding, as well as moderate flood warnings for the South Esk and Macquarie river basins, a flood watch current for the northern, eastern and southeastern river basins, and a gale warning for easterly winds between Southeast Cape and Sandy Cape. We've got a strong wind warning covering all other coastal waters except the central north, as well as all southeast inshore waters. There's a small craft wind alert for the southwest and central plateau lakes, and a warning to sheep graziers across all areas except the Bass Strait Islands. There's also a road weather alert for most of the state, excluding the Bass Strait Islands and the west coast. It's going to be a wet one tomorrow. Rain in Hobart with a top of 14, and the same for Richmond and Ooze. Rain easing with possible storms in the north. Launceston and Devonport looking at a top of 16, 15 for Deloraine. Possible storms in Burnie, 16, 18 in Strawn, 15 in Curry. More rain and possible storms in the east. St Helens 16, 15 for Swansea, 17 for Whitemark. UV levels very high across the state, reaching a very high 10 in Launceston. Looking ahead to Monday now, fine about the north coast with showers elsewhere. A cloudy day on Tuesday, showers in the west and south. Wednesday, looking at possible early showers throughout the west, fine elsewhere. 30 and sunny in Perth and Alice Springs tomorrow, possible storms in Brisbane and Darwin. Sydney, sunny 28, with showers and 17 degrees for Melbourne. 13 with a bit of drizzle in Hobart. Now it's raining in Launceston and Devonport, 14 for Lonnie, 13 for Devonport. Better get your umbrella out, Rick.
Yes, pretty depressing, isn't it, Britt? Thanks very much for that. Well, that is all your news for now. Thanks very much for joining us. I'm Rick Fontaine. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.